Hey, good morning. Welcome to Bull City Hangout, 627. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham, North Carolina's online community paper, which I invite you to explore at durhamskywriter.com. Now, what I'm doing right now is telling you what's happening today and tomorrow. I won't be doing a show tomorrow. I usually don't do a show on Sundays, although when things pick up, I probably will. But for now, I'm telling you what's happening today and tomorrow during today's show. So right now, let me see. Let us start out with the Word page. You go to durhamskywriter.com. You can click or scroll down to Word. That is the nonprofit and governmental information page. So I like to tell you on the weekend about things that you can fill out applications for, because sometimes it's hard to get away for a few minutes during the work week. So I just wanted to let you know that the city has a water hardship fund. So you can sign up for that. This is to help people catch up with their water bill. So you can get up to $240, not in cash, obviously, applied towards your account. Hopefully that will catch you up. Basically, you go to the Word page, click on the link. Everything that you need can be found right there on the Word page. There's some information you have to give them, including how much you owe, and then, if you're in danger of having your water cut off, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, the city's going to help. So go to the Word page, find out what you have to do, and then do that. Also, I wanted to let you know that DSS, that's the Durham County Department of Social Services, they have emergency funds for people not only who are behind in their rent due to the coronavirus pandemic, but also those who are having trouble meeting their mortgage payments. So again, you have to be able to document that you have been affected adversely by the pandemic. Some people are being laid off, furloughed, hours cut, whatever. So get the help that you need. Go to the Word page for information on that. And that starts actually with a phone call, which you can't make today. But I do list the documents that you need to have. So you can at least start getting that together. And speaking of documents, let's scroll down to RSVP. So as you know, tax day is July 15th. It's right around the corner. You might not want to do your taxes this weekend, but at least you can see what paperwork you'll need to get those taxes in ship shape condition so you can file before the deadline. This year, instead of going to W.D. Hill or whatever place to get your taxes done for free, they tell you, go to the Word page, and you can find out the software that you need to download to do it yourself. But they are still available to help you over the phone and via email. So if you run into trouble, you can still get help with your taxes for free. So go to the Word page and get information for that. And remember that tax day is July 15th. Now let's go to the school tools page. I know school's not in session right now, but there's a couple of things you might want to get together for next week. Now, there's going to be a virtual recruitment fair by Durham Public Schools. They're looking, let me tell you about the positions they're looking for. They're looking to fill these positions: substitute teachers, custodians, carpenters, painters, groundskeepers, certified fleet services. I guess that's the buses, I don't know. But anyway, you can read all about the job descriptions and probably the salaries as well by going to the link that can be found right there on the school tools page. Now, you have to register first, And the deadline for registering is this Monday, the day before, at 5 o'clock. And the people who are, those who want to try to get these jobs like carpenter or whatever, that job fair is going to be from 11 until 2. Everything's going to be 11 until 2, except for substitute teachers. They're invited to join the conversation from 4 until 6. I'm saying conversation, but it's really a job fair. So be sure to read all about that on the School Tools page, and good luck. Let me know if you get something. All righty. Oh yeah, right. You can also get your paperwork together and fill out the application to get your kid into universal pre-K, pre-kindergarten. So it's free and it's wonderful. You want your child to get a good start in school, so you can fill out the application in English or Spanish. Also, if you don't want to do that, you can actually have a conversation over the phone. So you can call this particular number that's listed on the School Tools page. Wait till Monday to do so, of course, and then you can set an appointment and have a discussion over the phone. All righty, let's go to the Garden Shed page real quick. Keep Durham Beautiful is giving away lily bulbs. So we're talking about beauty. Lilies are so gorgeous. So they're giving away bulbs to local community gardens, faith-based gardens, garden clubs, schools, civic neighborhood groups. So be sure to, I was just talking to Jessie from the Gear, what's it called? Friends of Gear Cemetery. So she's going to apply because the sign would be really beautified. The entrance can be beautified with lilies. Your community garden can be beautified as well. So the deadline is, let's see, July 1st, which is Wednesday, midnight. It gives you plenty of time, but it's probably first come, first serve. So if you want to get these lilies, you have to be able to plant them right away. By the way, I think they probably already started sprouting. So get your order in. You'll have to pick them up either Thursday or Friday. So check out the Garden Shed page and read all about the lily bulbs and apply for that. Definitely apply for that. Let's see, anything else on the School Tools? The Garden Shed page? Yes, Duke Gardens. Duke Gardens has a workshop every Saturday. This might be the last Saturday for this particular one. It's called Seasonal Celebrities, Summer Plants for North Carolina Gardens. That's where you can find out the best plants for your garden. And even though it already started, it's going on until 1. And with it being a Zoom event, you can probably tiptoe in without anybody noticing. They won't notice if you're a few minutes late. So go ahead, go to the Garden Shed page, click on the link, and then join the session. All righty. Also, for those of you who are running community gardens or thinking of running community gardens, there is a guide put out by the North Carolina Cooperative Extension. This guide is steps for garden managers and gardeners. This is for people who want to be very careful in running their gardens during this pandemic, how to practice social distancing, because sometimes you're in kind of tight when you're harvesting and working on your community garden, so you want to keep people safe. Also, they teach you how to build a hand washing station at the garden for less than $20. That's a great idea. So again, that can be found on the Garden Shed page. Let's go to the praise page real quick. 2 things to read about. The American Friends Service Committee of the Carolinas, the Ecumenical Immigration Alliance, Witness for Peace Southeast, and the North Carolina Sanctuary Coalition. They're co-hosting a fundraiser. It's called 3 Years in Sanctuary, Freedom for Jose. That is today. It just started and it's going until 2:30. So Pastor Jose Chicas, he is living away from his family. He's kind of hiding in sight, so to speak. ICE wants to deport him. He's been living in this country for 30 years, but you can read all about it on the praise page. But basically what they're trying to do, he's living away from his family. So in sanctuary, so to speak. So they're trying to raise funds to help his family and to help him as well. So the outdoor fundraiser is being held at, I had it right here, let's see. It is the school, where can I find it? School for Conversion. It's on Onslow Street. So basically they're having like a car wash, a bake sale. You can also go online and just donate if you like. But they're having a prayer service at 2 o'clock at the school. So you do have to wear your face mask because you will be in with people. This event is taking place again at the school for conversion. This is going on right now until 2:30. So if you want to help out Pastor Jose Chicas, you can do so. Go to the praise page and learn more. Okay, 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 they're having an online series where they're talking about institutionalized racism, learning all about that. So today at 5:30, Imam Dawood Walid, I think he's from Michigan, he's written some books on racism. He's an expert, and he will lead the discussion starting at 5:30 from 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 YouTube page. All righty, and let's go to the sports page and read about futsal. I don't know if you've ever heard of futsal. It's like a fast version of soccer. Soccer's already fast, but it's like smaller, like on a basketball court or whatever. I don't know, but they have it at WD Hill at the skating rink. So it's really cool. It's super fast, 5 players per side. So the Bull City Futsal Academy, they're going to have a special preseason camp next Saturday, July 4th. And then they're going to have a 5-week Saturday morning skill development camp. And it's all free. It's for young folks. So in elementary and middle school. Here's the thing. Given preference, our students from Eastway, Neal, Kip Durham, Merrick Moore, Lakewood, Frank Porter Graham, Washington, Sherwood, 𝗕𝗕𝗧𝗬, and Southwest. And there are a few spots for students from other schools. But anyway, sign up. The link can be found on the sports page. It's called Sport and Life. So be sure to check that out. All right. Now let's go to the Let's Go page. That is the calendar of events page. Let's see what's happening today. The Durham Farmers Market is going on right now. It ends at noon. That's in Durham Central Park downtown. The Durham Craft Market, they're back. Thank goodness. Missed them. They're in Durham Central Park as well, across the street from the Farmers Market. They end at noon as well. Then there's the South Durham Farmers Market, and they are way south on Highway 55 in Sedgwick, and they're also open until noon. Okay, now I told you about Sarah P. Duke Gardner's Seasonal Celebrities, told you about that. Now, this might be too late for the Roots Farmers Market, but I'll tell you this anyway for next week. So they don't have a traditional farmers market like they've been doing in the past few years. What they're doing now is that they're asking you to go to their website, which is listed on the Let's Go page, and then you visit the farms that way, and then make an order, and then you pick up your order on Saturday from 10 until 11. Again, you probably can't do that right now, but you at least know that you can do so for next week, and that's the Durham Roots Farmers Market. And the pickup place is Mount Bethel Presbyterian Church. That's on Rose of Sharon Road. All righty. I told you about Pastor Jose Chicas. Yes. Virtual Community Connections. They're hosting the Call to Unite. This is a community meeting online. Starts at 11 o'clock, goes until 1 o'clock this afternoon. The co-hosts are Delbert Jarman, also known as DJ Craze, and Vegas Don. So they will have Mayor Steve Schul there, community activists, members of local law enforcement, also nonprofit agencies. Join in the exchange of ideas, come up with some solutions. This is I think it's a Zoom event. So the link can be found on the Let's Go page for that. Again, that's from 11 until 1. Okay, the Progressive Democrats of Durham County, they're holding their monthly meeting. It's going to be online, of course. That's going to be tonight from 5 until 8. A couple of the topics to be discussed will be, of course, the coronavirus pandemic, and also how to dismantle the systemic institutional racism. So you can visit their Facebook event page for more information, and then you can write to the Gmail address that's listed on the Let's Go page, and then you can get the link for the Zoom meeting. Not everybody puts their link out in public because sometimes they get bombed. Zoom bombed is the term where someone uninvited comes in and causes trouble. Okay, now this is happening tomorrow. Okay, yes. So these next items, let me make sure I'm right here. Yes, these next items are happening tomorrow. So New Visions of Africa restaurant, which is right next door to WD Hill, They have their big grocery giveaway on Sundays at 1 o'clock. Be there by 12:30 because you do have to sign up, and you must wear a face mask because you will be in line close to people. And also as you go around gathering things to put in your grocery bag, you will be close to people. So you've got to wear a face mask. And again, that is tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Be there at 12:30 to sign up. And it's all free for people in need. Friends of Durham, they're hosting the Durham Community Conversation on Police Reform. That's going to be tomorrow, 2 until 4. It's online. Join in the conversation. They'll be talking about community policing, crisis intervention, etc., etc. Go to the Let's Go page for the link and more information on that. Also tomorrow, the last item that I will be listing, the social justice story time, this time for adults. The Adult Book Club, they're meeting online tomorrow from 7 until 8. This month's book is How to Be Anti-Racist. It's by 𝗕𝗓𝗟 𝗓𝗓. So there's also a corresponding workbook. You don't have to have read that one or check that one out, but they will be discussing it. So it's a Zoom event, so all the information that you need can be found on the Let's Go page. All righty. Let's see, the weather, it is 82 and sunny, a beautiful day for getting some walking in. It's a little humid though, so walk slowly. It's going up to 91. So yeah, go out now before it gets too hot. Tomorrow it's going to be 89, and we might have an afternoon thunderstorm or two. So that's pretty much it. If somebody wants to join me, you can click on the link and hang out with me. Otherwise, I'll just go on and actually, I've got some home repair to do in the 3rd bedroom. I've got to replace damaged, what do you call those things? Baseboard, whatever that is. I got to figure it out. I got to watch some YouTube videos and figure out how to do that. So if you don't want to join me on camera here, I will just go on about my business. You have a beautiful day and a beautiful day tomorrow as well. I will be back on Monday at noon. Enjoy your weekend. Ciao for now.